And an NGO in Bengaluru has rated Indian cities based on their quality of governance, and seems like we have few reasons to be happy. With issues like lack of modern planning framework, weak finances, poor management and inefficient local administration, Indian cities might not be progressing the way we might want them to. WION's Nishchita Virendra reports.
It is bad news for the citizens of the Silicon City of Bengaluru. The IT capital has been ranked the lowest in the country for urban governance. Non-profit organisation Janagraha has released its annual survey of India's city systems for the 5th straight year, and Bengaluru is on the 23rd position, with Pune occupying the top spot.
89 parameters in which we assess this 23 cities covering 20 states in India, and they are broadly clubbed in 4 components. One is under urban planning and design. The second would be under urban capacity resources. Third is under empowered and legitimate political representation. Fourth is on transparency, accountability and citizen participation. Under each of these, we'll have close to around 20-30 parameters, cumulatively around 89 parameters across these 4 components.
The survey is focused on evaluating the governance in cities by assessing the quality of laws, policies, institutions and institutional processes. 29 cities were evaluated on over 150 parameters, and Bengaluru was found to be heavily lacking in terms of policies and their implementation. But topper Pune has little reasons to celebrate, as it only seems to be the best among the worst. While the top-ranking Indian cities are Pune with a score of 5.1 and Kolkata, Thiruvananthapuram and Bhubaneswar at 4.6, they fall terribly short in comparison to other democratically run international cities such as London and New York, which have scores of 8.8, and Johannesburg, which has a score of 7.6.
The Indian cities, whether it is your Pune or Kolkata or Trivandrum, that are ranked closer to the top, have no comparison to your New York and London, which are ranked, which have scored 8 out of 10. The Indian cities have scored less than 5 out of 10, 4 out of 10, right? So none of them is doing really well in an absolute scale. This is relative ranking, and this is where we fall.
Interestingly, Bengaluru and Chandigarh, which have been rated as the best capital cities in the country by other surveys, are ranked at the bottom of the governance scores, with scores of 3 and 3.1 respectively.
The governance framework in India tends to be, in many cases, even pre-independence. So they are not kept with pace with the challenges that increasing urbanization, increasing prosperity in our cities, in terms of how it's affecting our cities, the demand on infrastructure. The laws have not kept pace. So that our fear is that even though Bangalore is a desirable destination now, a few years down the line, we will not be able to cope with the demands on the city.
While there are posters across the city claiming that Karnataka is the #1 state of India, the ranking reflecting Bengaluru as the city with the worst urban governance has certainly come as a slap on the face for the Karnataka state administration. With citizen activists now demanding more accountability from the administration of the city, will they finally find an audience, especially considering that the elections are here? In Bengaluru with video journalist Chandan, Nishchita, WION.